What's going on, y'all? Welcome to Triple Z. I'm your host, Isaiah Henry. Joel Embiid and the third overall pick, Vj Edgecombe, made their home debut in the 76ers' final preseason game versus the Minnesota Timberwolves as Philly secured the win 126-110. It's been 237 days since we've seen Joel Embiid on a basketball court. The 76ers and Joel Embiid have been patient with his recovery and making sure that he is ready for the regular season. Good idea to have him play in the last preseason game and get some reps in with his teammates. 76ers are still waiting for some other key players to return back from injury, like Paul George. By reports, it's unlikely that he'll be ready for the start of the regular season, and second-year player Jared McCain is out with a thumb injury. But having your best player on the court should hopefully ease the mind of most fans in Philadelphia. Joel Embiid, in 18 minutes of play, 14 points, 8 assists, 7 rebounds, 3 steals. He was definitely mindful of picking his spots and gearing his body up for contact. A good mixture of perimeter play and playing inside the interior. His first bucket, he's at the free throw line with his back facing the basket. He's scanning to see where the help defense is coming from. And once he notices that the Wolves aren't sending an extra defender, he faces up his defender, takes a few dribbles, and once that ball is in his left hand, you know he's pulling up for a mid-range jumper, and the shot falls in. Another play, he comes off a screen action with Quentin Grimes. Ball fakes, defender leaves his feet. Joel Embiid puts it on the deck and he throws a floater over the defense. I like how he also didn't avoid contact either. He gets a rebound, starts taking it coast to coast, takes 2 long strides, and he's finishing at the cup. I remember one play where a Wolves defender was trying to take a charge on Joel Embiid, and Embiid, takes a few dribbles and leaps up trying to, finish at the basket, but then it obviously turns into a charge call, but then Embiid kind of falls hard on the ground and he kind of lifts his knees up into the air and he tilts over. And if you're a Philadelphia 76ers fan, this is something you're gonna pretty much be going through almost every game, pretty much, with Joel Embiid, whether he's, grimacing, limping, he falls hard on the ground, he's walking slow up the court. Like, you're just going to think to yourself, oh my God, is he injured? Is he okay? Like, is he going to miss, multiple games in a month? Like, that's what you're going to pretty much be going through if you have Joel Embiid on your team. Like, yes, he is a great player, one of the best players in the league when healthy, but when he's not healthy, you're just going to have that thought in the back of your head, is he going to miss time? But overall, Joel Embiid was moving good. The 3-ball was looking good as well. Shot 2 of 4 from 3. We know he's a great shooting big. I like what I saw from him, and it's good that Nick Nurse had the mindset of playing him 18 to 20 minutes just to get his body warmed and, get his body familiar with the physicality, the pace of the game. So I like what I saw generally from Joel Embiid. Vj Edgecombe, 26 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 5 steals. The combination of VJ and Tyrese Maxey is going to be fun to watch. It felt like they were in sync the entire game, especially in transition. Both athletic, know how to utilize their speed, especially when Joel Embiid gets subbed out of the game. Those two players, in VJ and Tyrese Maxey, are going to be flying up and down the court. VJ just knows how to make plays on and off the ball. So, on one play, Joel Embiid goes behind the back and picks up his dribble, but then, the Wolves send a triple team and they completely forget about Vj Edgecombe, who's left alone in the corner. So Embiid then kicks it to Kelly Oubre, who's on the wing. He shoots a 3, but then since nobody is boxing out Vj Edgecombe, he tracks down Kelly Oubre's attempted 3, and Oubre misses the 3, but then Vj Edgecombe is right there for the easy tip-in. The 76ers run this nice out-of-bounds play where Joel Embiid's taking the ball out on the sideline, and the rest of the 4 other players on the 76ers are aligned with Joel Embiid, with Vj Edgecombe as the last player in that line. He then curls off the action, and Rob Dillingham is kind of late reacting to the play, so VJ curls and he gets an easy dunk at the basket. I also love how much pressure he puts on the rim. So he attacks a closeout from Rob Dillingham, takes 2 dribbles, and the Wolves center in the paint, goes vertically up, but then VJ just alters his body, getting to his left-handed side, and finishes with a left-handed layup. He also plays with this 0.5 second mindset with the ball. So Embiid gets like a defensive stop, and then VJ is out and running. And Bones Highland is in a tough position because he sees that VJ is bringing the ball up the court, but then he also has Tyrese Maxey going to the corner. So then VJ gets Bones Highland to bite just a little bit. And once he notices that, he then kicks it to Tyrese Maxey, and it's an easy 3 for Tyrese Maxey in the corner. You have another play where, Maxey does like a left-handed pass to Kelly Oubre in the corner. And I don't know why. I think it was Bones Highland and Rob Dillingham and another Wolves player. They all go towards Kelly Oubre. I don't know why it's Kelly Oubre, but then Kelly Oubre notices that the help is coming on a little too strong, so he kicks it to Vj Edgecombe. And if you look at the play, VJ is ready for the pass. He knows that Kelly Oubre is going to pass him the ball, and he's ready to shoot the ball, meaning he's not thinking too much about what he's going to do next. He knows that once he catches it, he's going to be wide open enough to shoot a three. He attempts it, and he makes one of his 2 3-pointers in this game. Another play that I liked, Maxey takes a long 2-pointer and it's at the end of the shot clock and he misses, but it's a long rebound. And VJ just jumps right up, grabs the ball, and before he comes down, he immediately just passes it to Quentin Grimes on the wing, and Quentin Grimes gets a wide open look from 3 and knocks the shot down. So, he just processes the game so quickly, and he's so mature when he's on the court. I just love what I saw from him, like the quick decisions, not stalling with the basketball, knowing what he wants to do when he gets the ball in his hands. Like, that's the kind of play you need from your rookie, especially on the 76ers team where, yes, they have low expectations, but we know when healthy, we know where this team should be, hopefully competing in the Eastern Conference. Defensively, 5 steals for Vj Edgecombe, playing in the gaps, helping from the weak side. Bones Highland is considered like a shifty player that likes to get in his bag, but anytime Bones Highland went up against Vj Edgecombe one-on-one, it was like he was going up against a brick wall. Like VJ was moving his feet, didn't overreact, stood his ground, and it really led to Bones Highland taking some difficult shots for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He also played point guard in this game, bringing up the ball, giving Tyrese Maxey, opportunities to score off the basketball and not be so ball dominant, dribbling around the court. He's moving players around, dictating traffic, right, getting the 76ers into their sets. And you heard Nick Nurse say in the press conference that VJ is ahead of the timeline of how the 76ers want him to play point guard. So that's magnificent to hear. You love hearing that from, a coach speaking about his rookie, that, he's seeing potential for this rookie to play the point guard role and kind of lead the offense. It's not, Nick Nurse saying we're going to give him the keys to the entire offense, right? But, trusting your rookie to be the lead ball handler and run the offense, a couple possessions here and there. You want to empower your rookie into that kind of play style. Great stuff from Joel Embiid and Vj Edgecombe. Thank you for listening to Triple Z. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment down below. How did Joel Embiid look in his preseason debut? Should Vj Edgecombe be the full-time point guard for the 76ers? I don't know. Let me know down in the comment section, and I'll see you guys next time. Zzz.